Today I fucked up by shaving my legs. So I was in the shower shaving my legs. I was going quickly and carelessly, when I felt a sharp pain in my foot and noticed I had cut myself. Thinking it was nothing, I shouted for my sister to get a band-aid. I was wrong. So wrong. The blood started gushing by the bucket load, and it wouldn't stop. The shower looked like a crime scene. My sister came in with the band-aid, took one look and rushed to get a medical kit. Luckily, she has first aid training and knew what to do. But there was so much blood. It spilled onto the floor when she asked me to come out and sit on the toilet lid so she could treat it, and I was naked too. Even though we're both girls, I still felt a bit uncomfortable. She ended up spending half an hour just getting the blood to stop. The whole time I was trying not to panic. I'm prone to panic attacks, and this was freaking me the fuck out. Especially since the room now looked like someone had been murdered. Eventually, the blood did stop, so she bandaged up my foot and we started to clean up the room. But of course that's when my dad wanted his shower. We told him not to go in because blood, but he insisted he could clean up during his shower. He must have underestimated the sheer volume of blood though, because he had a mini heart attack when he saw that room. He did keep his word and cleaned up, but he was stunned. I later cleaned my razor and found a massive chunk of skin lodged in there. No wonder there was so much blood. To add insult to injury, I hadn't shaved my other leg yet. TLDR, I shaved my legs and cut myself. Needed half an hour to get the bleeding to stop. Dad wanted a shower before we could clean up.
My wife's friend shaved her nipple off in the shower once. Yup, clean off. I guess she had hairy nipples.
Hey, I did this. Except I was 4, and I cut a massive chunk out of my leg with my mom's razor. I wanted to shave like a grown-up. Edit, I'm a guy. Thanks for the inbox messages though.
Last year I was shaving after working out. It was deadlift day and I happened to bump my legs a lot when I deadlift, so naturally there's a little bit of swelling. While shaving I caught a bump and before I noticed shaved a 4-inch strip of skin off my leg. Had to tie a t-shirt around it to stop the bleeding and called a friend to bring me gauze. I still have a scar from it.
Today I fucked up by moving across the fucking planet. This is happening in real time. Complicated situation, so apologies for the length. I'm a 21-year-old trying to get a career in banking. An opportunity came up for an unpaid internship in Singapore. I thought, who wouldn't want to spend a few months in Singapore? New alcohols, criminally cheap massages and Asian food. The fuck-up started when the time came to speak to someone. Leaving the airport I flagged a cab and spent about 5 minutes trying to communicate where my apartment was. It turns out Singaporeans speak English. They know English but they speak it with such a heavy accent and so much slang it's indecipherable to a piece of uncultured white trash like me. I've gotten really good at the smiling and nodding technique whenever someone questions me. It turns out Singapore is ranked the most expensive city to live in the world via Time magazine, and there are no cheap massages. I knew it was a major city, but I figured there would be some places on the outskirts that were more affordable. I spent the first week eating nothing but McDonald's, thank God the holy arches are all over in this damn world, until I found this little rice noodle stand that will sell plates for a few bucks. The first day the old Chinese lady who mounts the stand thought she could scam the dumb American, but after 5 minutes of animated bargaining I got the price down. Way better than McDonald's. The company I'm interning with apparently ran out of space in their main office, so they plopped my ass in a dinky little satellite office. The first week I did some work on a project for them that apparently they didn't like because I have not heard from them for 2 weeks. I sent a few emails and texts to my contacts, who are at the main office, who just said there is a lot going on for them ATM. To make matters worse, I found a friend from America a few days into the trip and we had been having a good time trying local bars out and attempting to flirt with local girls in the evenings. Well, a few nights ago we had a bit much to drink and decided it would be a good idea to take a dip in the fountain outside our apartment. After a few minutes of fun, a patrol car flies up and a pair of officers jumps out yelling at us in what might have been English. I booked it without thinking, nothing but my sopping wet boxers. I tried calling my friend after the incident and legitimately have not heard from him for 3 days now. So now I'm stuck on the other side of the fucking world, no idea what I'm doing here, no real job, the only source of sustenance is a Chinese lady with a grudge and my only friend is presumably rotting in a Singaporean dungeon. TLDR, I took an internship in Singapore, can't understand anyone, my company ghosted me, and my only friend was taken by the cops. Edit 1, yes everyone. I realize I'm an uncultured American swine. If there are any local girls willing to educate me, I'll be at the local McDonald's. Edit 2, shit guys, half the today I fucked up Reddit lives in Singapore apparently. For the record, I love Prime Minister Lee and all of you for offering to help. The internet can be wholesome sometimes.
Did you confuse Singapore and Thailand?